I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the different types of corn. Corn, it has amazing diversity. It probably has the greatest diversity of any of the grains. And it's an intriguing plant because the corn we know evolved on a continent without steel and without draft animals. And it's one grain that you can grow much more easily in the backyard than the European grains that grew, that evolved with the scythe and with draft animals. And that is a huge difference. And you see that in all of the American vegetables, well, pretty much all of them. The sweet potatoes, the tomatoes, the peppers. You see this amazing diversity because you're hand selecting your fruits, you're hand selecting your grains, you're looking at them and you ponder them. And that's why corn is wonderful, because you can hand select it. We have here a very dark purple husk one. These can be used for dyeing fabric, the husks on these. This was just an off type growing out in the field. It's the only ear of its sort in a field of blue corn that I had growing here. So this is a flower type corn. This is a dent corn. And dent corns make a sticky polenta or mush. They're commonly used for animal feed. These are different types of popcorn. This is Cochiti Pueblo, which is a very, very diverse type. This is Amish butter, which we grow for popcorn. It's a sharp pointed type called a rice grain, and it makes also a great cornmeal. And then this is called Pink Beauty. We've grown this in the past. This one is such a wonderful dual purpose corn that we grow it and sell it both as popcorn and white grits, because people love white grits. And this is the first year we're going to be trying some of these old open pollinated kernels. And the thing about these are sweet corns, open pollinated sweet corn. And what's neat about sweet corn is it doesn't go into the full starch synthesis. So it shrinks down dramatically, and they're always wrinkled. They always have this wrinkled kernel. And this is an old type of corn called Black Aztec or Black Mexican. There's another one that's called Rainbow Inca. And these will be sweet corns. You'll be able to roast them or cook them over, boil them up and eat them on a summer's eve. This is Rainbow Inca. It's got all sorts of types in that one. And then we get into the flint corns, and these are the ones we typically grow here because they're very, very short season. And you can see the range of flint. This is a more flowery type flint from the Great Lakes area, the Seneca Nation. This is called whitecap flint. This is a very old variety from Rhode Island, from the East Coast. And the white ones are almost always associated with fish-eating cultures. They go well with fish. They're also great with lamb. And then this is what we'll be planting today. And this is called Roy's Callus Flint. And it's more of a library of genetic types than an actual variety. It's an 8-row flint. So these are the old New England 8-row flints. In Connecticut in 1924, they did some research, and they were growing, I believe it was 72 different types of flint corn in the state of Connecticut alone. One of the most productive corn states at that time. It's since been taken over by the Corn Belt, but Connecticut was actually a very, very productive corn area. And this is called Roy's Callus Flint, as I said, and this is a flint, a hard-grained corn that makes a superb cornmeal. So I just wanted to explain these things first, and so people sort of can see the range.